Mamas, if you want your little one to have a game-changing wash day that will literally change the health of their hair and also help with length retention, this video is a must watch. In today's video, I'm going to be talking you through the only 3 game-changing steps that you need for your little one's wash day. Hey mamas, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so let's get straight into this video. The first step that I feel that is underrated and not really taken seriously is cleansing, mamas. Cleansing is so important and game changing. You know, a healthy scalp is a foundation for healthy hair growth. That's how important it is if you want your little one to have healthy growing hair. You know, cleansing properly, cleansing often. And when I say often, I'm talking about every 1 to 2 weeks, for example, not months. Using the right techniques when you're washing your little one's hair. So for example, washing in sections or washing in twists, for example. Remember, we want to minimize tangles as much as possible, so the right technique is important. You know, tangles lead to breakage and it just makes the whole wash day a lot more complicated than it needs to be. The next key step, game-changing step, is detangling. Another thing that causes the most amount of breakage for a lot of moms when they're, you know, detangling their little one's hair. You know, using the right types of products. So conditioners, for example, that has good slip, that's going to help with detangling. It's going to make it so much more easier, you know, combing or brushing through your little one's hair, finger detangling your little one's hair without causing unnecessary breakage. Especially if you want your little one to retain length, this is super, super important. I feel like a lot of moms don't realize how important it is to use the right tools, the right products when detangling their little one's hair. So for example, when it comes to tools, I'm talking about, you know, a wide tooth comb or a brush, for example. I prefer to use a brush, for example, the Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush or the Tangle Teaser wet brush. Those are my favorite brushes for detangling. It just makes my life easier when I'm detangling my children's hair. So having the right tools, having the right types of products makes a lot of difference when you're detangling your little one's hair, especially if you want to minimize breakage so they can retain length. The other thing when it comes to detangling is using the right technique. So as you can see, technique is something that I mention a lot because it's that important. So for example, you know, using your fingers first to detangle, and then you want to go on to use a tool like a wide tooth comb or brush, starting from the ends and working your way up into the roots. Super important. And taking your time as well. There's no need to rush. It isn't a competition. Make sure that you're taking your time when you're detangling little one's hair, just so that they're not feeling any kind of pain or tugging, and also to minimize breakage so that they can retain length. Mamas, if you have a little one, especially an infant, and wash day is becoming a struggle for you, tearful for your little one, as always, I've got you. Download your free wash day guide. This guide is going to give you step-by-step guidance on how to ensure that wash day is a success for you and your little one. Click the link below this video and download this guide. And the next step is conditioning. Conditioning, mamas, another game-changing and underrated thing as well. And this includes deep conditioning after shampooing, for example, or using a regular rinse out conditioner after shampooing. The most important thing is that after shampooing, you want to condition the hair. And then also falling under the conditioning is moisturizing after you're done with all of this, moisturizing your little one's hair. And when you're moisturizing, we want to use a layering method. Another important thing, especially if your little one's hair needs those layers. When it comes to conditioning, this is going to help to soften the hair. This is going to help to smooth the hair. This is going to help the hair to become more manageable. and it's also going to help with moisture retention. And you know what that means, right? Length retention. If you're one of those moms who find your little one's hair, you know, hard, rough, as some of you like to tell me, or strong, or that it breaks easily, it isn't easy to manage, definitely make sure that you're using a good conditioner or deep conditioner after you shampoo your little one's hair. And also when you're moisturizing, you're using the right types of products. You know, you've seen my moisturizing videos before. If you haven't, I will link it in the iCards above. But I use a layering method as well. So for example, for my eldest daughter, I use a leave-in conditioner, and then I'll use a cream, for example, and then I'll use grease on top of that, and that just keeps her hair moisturized for the whole week. You know, so find a layering method that you like or that works well for your little one's hair. Try it and see how your little one's hair responds to it. But if you're following these 3 steps, mamas, your little one's wash day is going to be game changing. It's going to ensure that their hair is healthier, and also retaining length. Mamas, if you don't have a regimen for your little one, you're not sure what to do, when to do it, how often to do it, check out my regimen builder video. In this video, I give you a step-by-step guidance on how to create the best regimen for your little one's hair, and this regimen is guaranteed to help your little one's hair thrive and retain length. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.